Test. Test. Start virtual wave. Window mode. Dust. There we go. Good. Oh, ooh, that off a bit. Yeah, it is. Go up, to the right. Roll that way. Okay, all right, cool. Got that set up. Airwave's warming up. So got the airwave going on. Hello. We got a few things going on today. So for today, we're going to be messing around with the Cubean. This roaster right here. The small version of the Skywalker. It's a little bit different, but recently we just got it to work with high beam. So we're going to do my first few roasts with it. So hopefully it goes well. We're going to try to do at least 3 back-to-back roasts with the Cubean and see how that goes. And then what it takes to install it, it's actually really simple again. We're using the ESP32S3, this thing right here. So we're using this yet again, ESP32S3 to connect it to the Cubean. You kind of need a special connector. Let's see. So right now it's using this like what it's called like a HY connector. HY 2.0. So, but basically you gotta get the little connector in the bottom, get one of these USB connectors. Both of these things were found on Amazon, and you just plug it in right into there, and then you would just plug it right into where the control panel plugs into. So that would basically just replace this. Because the control panel is just a basic control panel, doesn't do much, and it's not that special. But yeah, you just upload the firmware to your S3 and we're back at it again. Then I'll tell the person who made the file to upload it to GitHub so it's free to everyone. But yeah, now we're back to having the Cubean. Well, we're back to having the Cubean on high beam instead of having a hook up a special PT100. I'm hoping that the formulas that they found out were right, and we'll see. But we'll see these first roasts and see how it goes. Roasting with the Cubean is a little bit different. The bulb is not directly close, not as close as to the beans as it would when it's usually in the center of the drum or in the middle, like top right of the drum, like in a Skywalker. The bulb's at the far right corner. It's a little bit further away from the beans, and it also doesn't use a drum in here. It uses an agitator. So it's kind of more a style of a Kaleido. in terms of like where they'll put the lamp placement in and how it heats up. So I think this is more along the lines of a convection roaster instead of mostly radiation. So a little bit different. So we're gonna try this. And then we're gonna load up high beam. There it is. So it reconnects. All right, that looks good. So let me go ahead and we're gonna pick out the beans today. Going straight into roasting. So what we got on the plate is, I don't want to do a gesture today. I'm over it. Where is the, I want to try my co-ferments that I got at Body Coffee. Bodhi. Where are they? So we got a Colombia, Finca Milan, April. Processing is culturing. Region in Betulia. Risalda. So got this one over here. And one more. I'm only gonna do like a 150 gram sizes. It's the same one. You gave me two of the same ones? No, that's passion fruit. That's passion fruit apricot. Where's the other one? I don't remember getting this one. Let's find another one. I got a lot of coffee. Get roasted. Oh, here it is. God damn it, who's at my front door now? Hold on. I got a package. I'll be right back. All right. More stuff in the mail. Nice. Got this new PWM controller that we're going to try out with these brushless motors for the 500 to do the upgrade, so we'll see how that goes. Play with that tonight. Anyways, back at it. All right, so we'll start off with, there's the Milan. That's the same bag. Passion fruit apricot. I know I got a funky one. Oh well. I have so much. This is Gesha coffee. I should probably just do it, but I want to do a co-ferment today. We're gonna do this co-ferment. And, oh, fine. Finish out some of this Gesha coffee. All right. It's all hooked up and ready to go. So I'm going to start it up. I'm going to warm it up. Fan's kind of strong, so I'll put probably 50. Start preheating. Oh. I guess the PID is working again. I know we added the PID library to the sketch, so I guess it's working on high beam again. Well, that's cool. I always get little surprises every time somebody else updates it. Let's see if it works. See if it measures it out. Hold up. The what? I don't know where it's at. You gotta look for it.
You know where is it?
Check the closet. What are you looking for? The blue pump?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
The one, but you got it from Five Below.
We got it from Five Below.
Yeah. You know where is it?
What is it?
Blue, the gum, the blue gum from.
Oh, I don't know. Mommy put it somewhere else.
What
You have to ask Mom when she gets home.
What kind of gum do I get?
Whatever's in there. All right. See you, bud. All right. Sorry about that. All right. Anyways, all right. Let's see if the PID works on this. Oh, I got the airwave going too. So we put normal filtration. We'll do. It's a bit much. We'll see how well it works. Okay. So I'm going to wait for it to preheat. This is not the most exciting thing to watch. But I got that, what's this thing called? I got the airwave going. I'm going to check how well it does filtering whatever comes out and seeing if it's actually worth it. And should be good for up to 800 grams for the US since it's on 110 or 115 or whatever it's called here. Now, if it works properly, it should fluctuate up and down when it reaches 192. I know there's been kind of a big complaint about everyone that it's not working on the V1 yet, but maybe it is now. So you can see it's going down to 67, 64, 60. See if it stabilizes. It's not bad. And then what it's doing is just approaching the charge temp line, and it's just going to hang out there and see if it could stay within that. And then usually from that there on in, so we're at the 4-minute mark, I'm probably going to do like a 5 minutes worth of a preheat. And I'm probably going to turn off the PID because I don't want to over the roast. I want to manually control it and see how it goes. And hopefully it goes fine. Roasting on this is a little bit different than roasting on the Skywalker 500 gram one. The V1, I mean, it's 500 gram. Surprisingly, the 1 kilogram roast kind of just what I feel like it would on a V1. So let's go measure out some stuff. What can I hook this up to? Just here. Oh, it's aluminum body. Aluminum body. All right, whatever. All right, so measuring out, we're gonna do 150 gram batch size, or charge. Nope. Oh, remix, thanks. Hey, bud. I'm using your shit. Hold on, let me find my chat box. Where is it? There it is. Did you get the PID to work? It's like it's actually doing all the temp stuff, like holding the temp. Well, I'll find out. Haven't roasted in a bit. Yeah, sweet. I have enough beans to play with it. Hopefully, I gotta ask Will if we could adjust the like PID stuff in the app. I don't know how that's gonna work. But right now, I mean, they're doing a really good job holding a temp without any beans in it. I guess the real problem is when we take the when we put the beans in. But I'm not gonna do any auto roast. Well, maybe I might actually do. I'll see if it could follow the curve. So I'll do this twice, but I'll see if it could follow the curve and maybe extend out the development time on the second round. SV to auto mode and high beam, it'll delegate to the internal ESP32 PID. Okay. Oh, that's not the same roaster. That other roaster's still in pieces. They sent me a second one. I think that was like my little extra they gave me for helping review the 1 kilogram machine. I still gotta put the other one together. And when I put it together, it'll be good. I hope it's gonna be good. All right, we hit the 5-minute mark. Are you still waiting for your parts for yours? Or have you been roasting with it? Oh man, it's the tease. All right, okay, we're gonna do a bunch of roasts for however long I have until the kids freak out. So probably like 45 minutes. Yeah, no, I mean, that's like excited to see. So drum is on, good. It's keeping that temperature steady though. It's a shame. I'll turn it off real quick. I'm gonna try low 70s. All right. Here we go. Up heater. Won't mess up. Don't mess up. Don't mess up. It's really catching today. Let's see how well this beans get agitated. It's crazy how it still uses the same motor as a V1, but it's so much quieter. I don't know what they did. I think it's not buzzing as loud. I think it's because there's so much weight going to the motor, or so much torque. I'm guessing. I don't know. It's just so much quieter. That, or they got a newer, better motor. I hope. Just so maybe this iteration they did attach the drum to the agitator better. I don't know. There we go. That motor's not the greatest motor. It is really it is I think it's for like a turntable for these cheap little indoor or countertop turntables for dishwashers or something. I forget. It was something like that. A little green. Wish I had a trier. It got browner. That's reading temperatures just great. This is awesome. All right, I need to listen up. First crack, sometimes it comes at 180, but we'll see. There it is. One. That's one crack. I need like 3. Two. I need like a symphony though. 1, 2, 2, 3. These are quiet ones. They're like really quiet. Like peck, peck, peck. There it is. Yeah, man. It's pretty good. 190 is pretty, yeah. I'd see it there. I know sometimes it's lower, but that was kind of spot on. Woohoo! I'll probably need to tell everyone we're excited because literally it's just a bunch of dudes on the Discord sharing code and then trying stuff out. And people have different varied experiences with things like coding or roasting coffee. So it's very exciting that we all came together and made this happen. So it's pretty cool. It's a pretty fun experience. Hey Repat, what's up? Back from your trips? I'm gonna do 2 minutes on this one. Home Sweet Home. This is like the most feature complete kind of roaster I have, I guess, right now. Has everything I wanted. Oh, all right, drop. Stop, no. Ooh, it smells good. Oh my God, that smells good. Oh, you know what? This doesn't have a trier. It's okay. Maybe it doesn't have everything I want in a roaster. It smells fruity. I don't know if that's a good sign. Yeah, he sent me some bin files to try out with the I got this. I'm gonna hook this up soon. I'm gonna add this thing on it soon. Like, I'm probably gonna just replace this thing and then just put that right here. Yeah, Bear's not messing around. That guy's every time he just sends me things, I'm like, damn, thank you. I gotta yeah, that's the next project, is to put a controller, replace this control panel and just put the bears in there. Good. How long was that? Oh. Stop the timer. Oh well. This is already down to cool to room temp, so it's not bad. I mean, you're always gonna have a little bit of discoloration when it comes to co-ferments. Roasting coffee.
It's my turn to watch the TV because it was gonna be my turn to build that Lego there, and then Cleo took it.
Oh, I'm sure he did.
You don't want to play that game. I want to. Oh, actually, you do. But Daddy, that one says try again. See?
Oh.
So do you want me to do the other one? Okay, why did you do this for me?
All right, excuse me, have the kiddos for a little bit. Oh, we got another one. We got another roast. I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna see if I could follow that curve. I just gotta find a container.
Daddy, I've been watching some Disney.
All right, I'm gonna bag this one up. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna complete this log. All right. We gotta bag this thing up. Oh, what am I roasting today? Today I'm roasting Colombia Finca Milan April. Passion fruit, mint, and apricot. The process is culturing, which is a crow ferment. And this is from Bodhi Leaf. He said it was pretty good, so. And I think he already sold out though. Let me label this one because I have a habit of not labeling it, and then I'm like, what the hell am I roasting? Or what the hell did I roast? Let's see. Finca Milan. Today's the 4th already? 9, 4, 1, 2 min, FC, 150 start. Then I'll do the weight after. Or I should do that on here. So roast information. So 150. Oh, I should probably note the ambient temperature. Got this little room temperature monitor thing. Air quality monitor. My first air quality monitor. Wow, that's pretty good. So let's see. So I'll kind of show you. Let me find a roast day I did. Yeah, Monday was a bad roast air day. So I had an IAQ of like 9. And that one, I didn't attach the airwave correctly. And today, it's fine. That's crazy. So today's temperature in my garage is about, a nice 90 degrees ambient temperature. What is that? 32 degrees Celsius. 32. Yeah, that's the airwave. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm kind of surprised. Humidity about 33%. Yeah, I mean, like today, my particulate matter, let's do it by day. It's a little bit higher than normal, but on a roast day, yeah, right there. That's with like, with it not like properly attached and just kind of smoking in the room at, it's about 356. It's not too bad. Oh, what else was I doing? Roast notes. You know what? I'll do that later. I don't want to mess anything up. Green weight, can roast level. That looks good. All right. Good. All right. Now we're gonna try it again. We're gonna try auto roasting through the PID. Let's see how it goes. It's not tuned or anything, so it'll just be interesting to see what it does. It smells like apricots. Just out of the bag. Whoa. Need a flat surface. $150, perfect. All right, go back to device. Let's go to window. Let's try roasting it with the auto roasting. Automatically control bean via PID algorithm. We'll do this one, bean temp track, no offsets. Let's go back here. We'll start roasting. We'll hit I know. Okay, we'll start preheating. There we go. I think I had the fan set at like 55. Let's see how this does with heat tracking. Or bean temp tracking. It's stuck at 80. You know what? Let's exit. Probably a bug. It's all good. We'll do the old... Oh, cooling fan on. Maybe that's the bug. I just realized that. Thank you. I didn't realize that. Smart. Yeah, you're right, Repat. Because the cooling fan's off and then it stayed at 80. So let's... Well, let me double check if it's an auto roasting thing. Oh, is it in a different state? Okay, cooling fan is working. The fat fan is working at 100%. So if I turn that off, that works. Okay, fan's working. I thought the fan wasn't working. It's working now. Yeah, it's I don't know. Some of the stuff they did in there is I don't know why they did that. Like they made everything just a little bit more complicated than they had to. Do what you can. No, you're not forced to make any changes, but we always appreciate it. Oh, I should probably clear out all this stuff. I didn't almost forgot to clear out my chaff. I'll put its adorable little face on real quick. Yep, too hot. Never mind. We're gonna leave it off. All the V1 and all the bit banging goodness it was doing. Oh, so Bobby Build is asking, are you still using the Shmola S5? I still have it. I've just been roasting. It's quite. I need to start selling beans or something because it's becoming a point where I'm like I'm stocked up on beans for like a week, or 2 weeks or 3, and I end up not being able to roast it. So, but yeah, I still have the Shmola S5. It's different roasting. It's a kind of different thing. I like it better than my Kaleido for some reason. I don't know what's wrong. I think something might be wrong with my M2. I feel like I have better control with the Shmola and the Skywalker. But with my Kaleido, I don't feel like I have good control. And it's probably because I haven't been roasting with the Kaleido. And, yeah, if I were to pick, I'd probably pick, considering the price, I'd probably pick the Shmola over the V1 in terms of using it out the box. Minus the beam cooling is really bad. Like, somehow they did beam cooling worse than the V1. That's my only gripe. The Cubean's beam cooling is pretty fine. It does like sub 3, 4, 5 minutes I would give it. Sometimes it does sub 3. I think it's like 150 grams, but... Oh, you know what? I didn't change the... Let's go back. Let me change... Roast log 94. I'm gonna change the graph. Go to device, switch. Okay, I forgot how to do this. So I'm gonna get this one. Custom profile. Finca. We'll do Finca. Oh wait. Okay. So if I did Finca, this is where I get lost sometimes. So I do Finca. Oh no, that's not how you do it. Oh, there. Set reference curve today for 1249 Kenny. I don't know why I called it Kenny. Yeah, that's it. So go back, and then is Finca on there? Yes, yes it is. Is that it? I don't look like it. Is that it? I think that's it. Is that it? I don't think that's it. That looks all fucked. Or maybe I do it this way. Switch the profile. Reference curve. So this is on a 12. No. That's not it. That's not it. Hold on. Stop. Okay. Okay. Stop it. What is this thing? So I want to do Finca. Oh, that was it. That can't be it. It says total time is 4 minutes and 12 seconds? This one, 10 minutes. That's the one I want. Okay. 9/4, 12/20. Okay. Place law. There you go. There we go. I was freaking out. Like, what the hell's going on? Set 200, so I'm just gonna let the temp drop. Check on my kid real quick. I'm gonna try using the heat tracking. All right. God, I was thinking about getting it, and yeah, the Kaleido is my other device. Thanks for sharing your thoughts. If you got the money for a Kaleido, I don't think they're bad. I think you might have less headaches if you were to get like a Kaleido overall. But, I don't know. I think we've developed kind of a cooler community for the skywalking community. I don't know. I've been on their Facebook page, and it's a lot of just... We won't talk about it. All right. So 180.9, I gave it a good warm up. Let's go, we'll charge it and see how it does, if it follows it. And if it works, everyone has to thank Remix. Don't promise anything you'll fix it. It's better to keep it, it's better to wait to find someone else that can help. I don't know. I hate promising things. I was supposed to have like a fix for the drum a long time ago, but it's so hard to pick how you want to approach the drum. Either you want to keep the controller or you want to get rid of the controller. Like the drum motor for the V1. Yeah, that's true. It is in your best interest. I figure the people that I like to help out that way is usually because it's for them, right? So they just happen to share it with everybody else. All right, we're gonna let this happen. High beam, take the wheel. So right now we're doing it by beam temp tracking, so PID. We're gonna see how well it follows the curve. Retro. Anytime, please. I thought this was internal. It's just maybe one of the proportions or something is too low or something. We'll run it through AI and it'll give us what PID we should put in for next time. Yeah, heater's really kind of whack. It's very, I forget what the term is, but it's very slow to react. Mind you, I didn't touch any of the PID normal settings, so it could just be that. Well, right now it's going to chase itself back in towards the graph, so we'll see how that goes. Yeah, I don't think I've changed any of the PID settings, so it's one of those things where some brave soul's gonna have to get like a couple kilograms and dial in the PID. All those values. And at the same time, the reason why we haven't really done that is because I don't like roasting that way. I like the manual control style. But if you do like roasting that way, there's that Cubean X I saw a review of someone doing. Or Virtual Coffee Lab got one. Yeah, these PID settings are a little bit whack. What the bad problem is if it ends up tasting good. Like, oh man, how are we gonna replicate this roast? You know what's working fine? The temperature reading is working fine. No weird bumps or jumps. I think it has to be per roasting config in terms of like hours on the bulb. If it like, I don't know if that over time affects how efficient it becomes. I don't know. But I feel like that's going to be an issue. But yes, the temp is looking good. The connection is solid. It actually reconnects faster than it did before too. I noticed that. But am I right that the code just shoots out like the protocol like every like 100 milliseconds or whatever versus responding to read? Because I think initially we had it responding to read, and then I think Bean just said every 100 milliseconds we're just going to send the TC4 protocol. Looks good. I kind of messed up on the DE part, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it just needs like a we tried I know before we tried doing like a 3D printing clipper has like an auto calibrate thing that we used to use to get the values for the hot end. So we tried putting that in once. It kind of worked, but I don't know. I want like PID to work at the same time. Or I'm not really not gonna use it that often. But I get a lot of people want it, so I respect that. Oh, first, I think that's close to first crack. There it is, first crack. So first crack's hitting around the same temperature, like early, like 190s. That's always a good sign. Oh, whoops. Well, I guess we're not gonna do I don't know how many seconds are left in my first crack, so oh well. That's kind of weird. It just ended. And probably because that's when the roast ended. We'll call that a minute 30. Uh-oh. Cooling fan's not working. There we go. We know it's good. We're good. It happened. We just had to unplug it. See how fast your code is? How fast it reconnects now? That would have been a disaster about 6 months ago. It would take, man, if that would have happened last time, like I would have said fuck it, just throw it away. There's no way I would have salvaged that roast. But now, it's possible. Yeah, it was really slow before. But like I said, we got it working. It's on high beams playing, so I can't complain. If I could get one good roast out of it, I'm excited. And if I have to unplug it and plug it back in, I mean, I'm okay with that. Well, yeah, you're right. It's always going to improve. No, never quit your work for raw coffee. You just make really good coffee until it gets super popular, and then you quit your job and you start selling coffee by the millions. I can. Hey, you better get something more than Cubean. You gotta get one of these kilogram roasters and figure that out. I'm hoping Duke Plus is working on the high beam integration for the 1 kilogram roaster. Good. That looks fine. This is roast 2. All right. One more time. This is gonna be the last one, but we're gonna do this roast by we're gonna use heat tracking, so by changes in the roast. So whenever I change heat, it'll do the exact same thing. Protocol's different. They're doing it like the V2 without the Bluetooth. Fun fact, you can't really sell this roaster. We can't technically sell the V2 in the US because it has a Bluetooth module in there that's not certified. So that's why there's only one place selling it, which is Artisan, and I think they're kind of they're risking it. The way they're being risky by selling it in the US like that. But it's like a drop ship. Mostly because they don't have their like FCC certification. Which is why Espresso Outlet's not selling the V2. But they are going to start selling like a Bluetooth plug-in module you hook up to it. Artisan WebSocket's the way to go. Yeah. That's what I keep her in. I know, I think Will said they're expanding so that they can do like different variety of ways of connecting. Because I already know that you can connect to like a PC. I think that's what he said. Or no, to a Mac. And I think they're opening it up to Serial soon. So we'll see how that goes with high beam. All right. All right, let's do it again. Let me make sure everything's working. That's good, good. Just tell Will. Yeah, Will's really receptive. If you want him to try something, he'll do it. Like, hey, Will, we want to connect by WebSocket. And I think if they have enough people to tell him, he'll be like, okay, fuck it, let's do it. Where's Will? Yeah, he's around. He's just got to tag him at the High Beam Discord or our Discord. But he's really receptive. He always like does changes. One more roast. And then I gotta do Costco runs. I gotta actually get ready for Disneyland next week. So I'm roasting this co-ferment for that. And we're close to Bodhi Coffee too, so I'm gonna try to go back and see what other stuff they got. More co-ferments, more co-ferments. All right. So go to device, we're gonna go to auto roasting. Instead of bean tracking, we're gonna go by heat power tracking via event. So anytime I made a change to the heat or the air, that's how it's gonna do it. So we'll do start auto roasting, I know, start preheat. God, it smells so good. I keep sniffing it. I'm gonna add Talau. I still want to convince him to go on stream so he could show us how he roasts with his V2. God damn, it smells so good. It smells like Kool-Aid. I'm smelling the beans right now like a fiend. Oh, bug again. Power down. So fast. Just with the it gets stuck around the 75 to 80 side. So you just got to restart it. So far, two roasts. The last one was a little darker. Not that much smoke. I think the Airwave is pretty cool. If you don't want to like exhaust your shit out, Airwave is actually pretty cool. Like if you're roasting in an apartment and you want to get like good, but you don't want to piss off your neighbors and air it out, I think the Airwave might actually be a viable option. So drums on, that's on. Okay. So let's see, let's let it warm up a bit and then we'll see how it follows the curve by using heat tracking. heat and air changes, which should be easy because I didn't make any air changes. All right. So high beam on heat tracking roast, 150 grams of the Finca Milan. See how this goes. Oh, now that I'm not doing anything, I have to talk more. Yeah, it's doing a pretty good job following it. I know, right? It's heat tracking. It just means how consistent the machine is so far. We'll see. We haven't made it past the hump. But so far, it's closer than the PID for sure because that's untuned, so that makes sense. You don't have to exactly be right on the dot when it comes to the ROR line. Just close enough. Like, you probably could get really consistent roast with the Cubean and the Airwave inside of like climate control, climate controlled house. So like your kitchen or something, where the temperature probably will stay within like 72 to 75 degrees Fahrenheit or whatever that is in Celsius. So this one, I'm actually going to shorten it out to... Actually, maybe I should do the same thing. I think for this one, I'll keep it the same as how it roasted before, just see what consistency tastes like if there's any huge changes between the two. But if not, then that'd be the more impressive part of it. The taste remains the same between the two, the first and this roast. This would be roast number 3. Yeah, it looks, I wish I had a trier, but that does look brown enough. I usually do pour over, and when I'm tasting now, I want to get into cupping, but I'm actually using the X Bloom. I figure if I could keep one thing consistent, at least it'll be the way it brews. And I feel like if I use the X Bloom, it's able to keep it relatively consistent, assuming I'm using the same water. Sometimes I'll probably taste them all. So far, I really like this. I like the Cubean a lot. Just the size, the way it controls. There's not that many plastic parts. Like, you don't have this stupid thing. The V1 has this melty piece of crap. Does the camera go out? I think the camera went out. I'm sorry. Yeah, that camera's working again. I didn't know the camera was off. Whoops. But yeah, it uses the V1 uses this plastic thing in the front, where it's like all metal with the Cubean. Oh, first crack? It's consistent. I mean, it's hitting first crack 190 every single time. That's what I'm mostly more interested in, is if first crack is coming and it sounds like the same thing every time. And so far that's been the case. So I'm gonna do 1:30. No, I'm gonna keep it the same. Let's just let it run its course. I mean, that graph is pretty good. Like, I'm really surprised how well it keeps it just by heat tracking. Okay, so oh, maybe I dropped it now. $34, $35, $36. 3 more. Let's see what it's like at 3 more minutes. So far, so good. 3 somewhat back-to-back roasts with some issues, but I don't know. The whole roasting process, it was fine. It's just switching between was probably where our biggest issues were. But other than that, I don't see anything too wrong. It looks like it's running high beam pretty good. 5, 36, 37. Oh, were you in Europe when what's his name? John Cena talked about flat whites. Everybody went crazy for a little bit because then John Cena was apparently he's a flat white aficionado. Still a little warm. Yeah. Pretty much room temperature. Maybe like another minute or so. Yeah, good. About 3 minutes or so to cool down the beans at 150 grams. Not too shabby. I think I ran out of bags. Well, anyways, there we go. And let's look at our particulates in the air. Still good. IAQ. The only thing is the temperature increase, but everything else staying pretty good. Temperature's 91 degrees in here. It's terrible. 37% humidity. Particulate matter 10. And throughout, it's been 10. It is 18, but still fine. Carbon monoxide looks good. VOCs are pretty high, 17, but not super high. Yeah, it looks good. Here's VO. Oh, let me go to my camera. Here's what VOCs are like on a roast day. Can you tell which day I was roasting? It was Monday. So that's how it would look like if I were to roast without the airwave. And this is how it looked like today on a Thursday. So about a 17 versus a 93. I'm thinking Monday was the 1 kilogram machine. But usually I get some smoke. Even with the Cubean, I get some smoke. Like I would assume that the VOCs would have been higher. Oh, here, let's do. We'll go by, because that last week was the 1 kilogram. 2 weeks ago was the 500. I'm gonna keep going back before I got the. There it is. And here is it on a Saturday. I think that was what? Saturday on the 9th. 100 VOC. That's with nothing. That was on the. I don't think I used the 1 kilogram machine this day. This was probably 500 grams. Or 350. On 8.9. I don't think I was roasting that on 8.9. Oh. So yeah, I think you're right. It was on. So 825 was definitely 1 kilogram, but I think 8.9 was a 500 gram machine. Cool. Works. All right. That wraps this roasting session up. I'll let you guys know what it tastes like. But man, that's really pretty impressed with this. Let's save this graph. Just press the button. Nope. God, like an old man. How do you screenshot this thing? I'm just gonna do screen record. 2, 1. Good. That works. Because it won't save the graph once I take it out of this mode. Oh, there we go. Yes. All right, cool. Let's put this on Discord. Never mind. We'll save it to my drive. And I'll upload that screenshot later. All right, that's roasting with the Cubean. Let me know if you have any questions. If you do use the Cubean code and you're having issues like I did, let me and let Remix know. You can tell me too. I'll probably go, that's good. You should probably tell Remix. Hey, no, thanks for the code, man. I'm stoked right now. I mean, this is really the biggest machine I wanted to get high beam on was on this one. Eventually I'll get it on the 1 kilogram machine, but I don't know. I gotta go to Disneyland next week, so hopefully somebody else does. But yeah, it makes the roasting a lot more enjoyable than using just the controller. Yeah, just tell me when the code is and I'll do it again. I like roasting on this machine. It's just so easy. I could do another 150 gram roast. Probably try and use in the same profile too. I'm curious to see what this profile will be when my garage temperature is down to like the 70s or even the 50s. Be interesting to see. I'll have to save 150 grams for that. All right, I'm gonna go taste these later. Thanks for joining. We'll see you next time.